SOC-it-to-ME Poker brings you another classic tournament. Brought to you by the Card Swami. This monthly Blue Ribbon Championship poker tournament features the likes of Marty, the Smarty Loria, Dean, Heartless Heart, Diane, the Quiet One Smith, Leona, the Slippery Eel Kolb, Don, I Gotcha Ludlow, Linda, Lawless Lawrence, Lois, the Limper Constant, Mary, the Beguiler Smiler Mitz, Mary Jo, oh ho ho, let's go. And dealing at the final table, Sarah, Miss Runner-Up USA, Ludlow. Now, settle back, grab a cool one, and watch the SOC-it-to-ME October final table.
Good afternoon. I'm Mary Mitz. Unaccustomed as I am to public speaking. No. My chip count is, I think, about 7,500. My expectation has already been fulfilled to be here with these wonderful people. Thank you.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
No, girl.
I'm Lee, and I got so many chips I can't count them. But I'm going to hold this one real tight. That's my expectation. I'm going to hold on to it.
I'm Don. I got 5,000 in chips, and I'm going to try to stick around for as long as I can, possibly even to the end.
I'm Mary Jo. I got 20,000 in chips. I haven't been to the final table for a while, and I hope to exceed my expectations.
I'm Linda, and I have 28,000 worth of chips, and my goal is to keep all 28,000 and maybe add more to them.
I'm Diane, and I have 3,000 worth of chips, and my expectations, it's Halloween. Anything.
Never know.
Hi, I'm Lois, and I'm wearing my Halloween costume, but I'm really wearing my poker shirt because my son gave it to me, and I have about 1,800 in chips, 18,000 in chips.
My name is Dean Hart. I have about $12,000 in chips. And if you'll notice, there's only 2 men at this table. I'm just hoping to fend off these women poker sharks and stay till the living end.
I'm Marty, and I have 10,000 in chips, and I want you all to know my poison ivy's better, and I expect to win today.
Okay, Miss Runner-Up USA.
I was the loser, so I have the honor to deal. That's
Okay.
what I'm going to do.
When you say loser,
Knocked
mean,
out. Knocked
the
out.
correct term is bubble person.
Bubble. Yeah. I was
You
the
were on the bubble to make the final table, so you could either be the bubble girl or the bubble boy. Or I'm just saying bubble person now.
bubble person. Okay.
Okay, anyway. All right.
You could just say that.
Okay. Shuffle up and deal. And in the first hand, of course, it's Leona Kolb. Small blind on Ludlow, the big blind. And lowest constant is a caller in this action. It's 1,500 in the main pot and 3,000 in our side pot. And the flop is 10 of spades, 6 of clubs, 4 of clubs. Checked by both players. Deuce of hearts on the turn. Again, a check by both players. And a king of diamonds on the river.
Check.
Check by both players.
Ace high.
And a 8-6 offsuit by Don Ludlow that wasn't challenged becomes a winning hand because he has a pair of sixes.
Everything.
First, Leona Kolb.
Just ask me, I'll tell you.
Leona, congratulations for having made the final table.
Oh, I love it.
Leona Kolb, of course, finishes in 9th place.
It is. I'll just call.
In the second hand here, everyone pulls around to the small blind. Don Ledlow, who calls, and Mary Jo Lesko checks her option. 2 players to the flop. And the flop is
Down.
9 of clubs, 7 of hearts, king of diamonds.
Check.
Both players check. Deuce of hearts again on the turn.
Check.
And the final card is a 10 of hearts. Don Ludlow checks. Mary Jo puts a few chips out. Don folds, and Mary Jo takes a second hand. Okay, third hand at 1,500, 3,000. Mary Jo to small blind, Linda Lawrence in the big blind.
You know,
And Diane Smith moves all in with 3,000 chips. Rolls around. Don Ludlow. Mux. Mary Jo. Mux, the small blind.
I'll check.
And the big blind. It's turn the cards over time, of course. Hold on. All right, we have an ace jack for Diane, and a queen deuce for Linda. And on the flop, we have an ace 4-5. Another 5 on the turn. A 3 is the only hope for Linda, but it's a 4. And aces and 5s with a 4 kicker. Or jack kicker. And Diane Smith survives the battle of the big blind and all in.
Take them off when you get to playing it all.
Go into the fourth hand, Little Lawrence in a small blind, Diane Smith in a big blind. The blinds at 15 and 3, 1,500, 3,000. First act would be Lois Constant. And she folds. The heartless one folds. The smarty smacks her cards to the muck. Mary Mitz grabs 3,000 and puts it out there on a call. Don Ludlow folds. Mary Jo calls. Little Lawrence folds the small blind. And Diane Smith checks her options. 3 players to the flop. Flop is a 7 of hearts, king of diamonds, 5 of hearts.
No. Oh, yeah, okay, you were, sorry. You check.
I check.
Check, check.
I check.
All players check. And the turn card is the 4 of diamonds.
Check.
3.
Diane Smith checks. Mary Mitz puts in 3,000.
Mary Jo's thinking.
Mary Jo is thinking.
No.
Mary Jo is thinking no.
I'll call.
Diane Smith calls. And there are 2 players to the river. And the river card is a 4 of hearts. Diane moves all in with her last 1,500. And Mary Mitz calls. Cards are turned over. 3 4s. And a 7, pair of 7s, a full house with the 4-7 of clubs. And having not been challenged, once again we have a player taking the pot.
She was challenged.
I knew I'd go from reds.
Fine.
Okay, here with the fifth hand, 2,000 and 4,000 of blinds. Diane Smith in the small blind, Lois Constant in the big blind.
Oh,
Heartless one is so heartless he throws his cards right into the muck. Marty follows suit, and Mary Mitz
All in.
goes all in for 1,000. Round to Diane Smith, who also folds. Okay, Mary Mitz all in is looking for an 8. She has a pair of 8s. Lois with a pair of kings has caught a king on the flop,
Yeah, I
Looks
think
like
so.
it, yeah.
and pair of 5s. Lois has now a full house, and Mary Mitz's hand is dead.
Full house, very nice.
Nice hand.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And Mary Mitz has been eliminated in 8th place. Mary Mitz,
Yes, sir.
congratulations on having made the final table and
Eighth place
make
with the
8th
number
place. Pair of 8s, and you end up 8th. Very good.
Lois, how much did you win?
Okay. 6th hand,
That was poor timing.
and the blinds are 2,000 and 4,000. Lois
Bad timing
Constant
for you.
in the small blind, Dean Hart in the
It
big
would've been
blind.
nice if some more people challenged.
Yeah.
Don Ludlow calls. After Marty is folded. Mary Jo and Linda Lawrence fold. Diane Smith folds. Lois Constant folds her small blind. And we have 2 players to the flop. And it's a 10 of diamonds, 9 of clubs, and an ace of spades.
Check.
Check along by both parties. King of clubs on the turn.
is it up to you, Don, or me?
You.
I'll check.
Check.
Dean Hart checks, and Don Ludlow checks. And on the river, we have a 5 of clubs.
Check.
Both players check. Pair of deuces
Wins.
wins the hand.
Pair of deuces
Oh my
and
God.
wins. Ay, ay, ay. Deuces. John.
Impossible.
Don Ludlow takes down that hand with a
Track
pair
of
of
that,
deuces.
you know.
25 light years ago. Okay, we are with
They're
the
douchebags.
7th hand,
Kata did it, I can.
2,500 and 5,000 of the blinds. Dean Hart in the small blind,
Once today, 4
Marty.
boys, once today.
Gloria in the big blind.
Wow, did. There were 3 on the thing and I
They're
had
down to
2.
7 players.
Yes.
Mary, you don't have to go way back there.
No, I'm just getting my stuff out.
All the hands are full around to Dean Hart in the small blind. And he gives it up. And Marty Loria,
I really needed it.
show everybody she has a 7-3 offsuit. And once again, nobody challenged her, so there you go.
Thank you. You're not heartless.
Such an aggressive crowd. Here we are with the 8th
Wait a
hand,
minute, wait a minute. Oh, we started.
2,500 and 5,000. Marty had a short circuit. Okay.
There's a lot to deal with on your
Short
table.
circle.
Marty Lurie's in a small blind at 2,500, and Don Ludlow is in the big blind for 5,000.
5,000.
Lois Constant calls the big blind, 5,000. On to Marty Loria, who folds, and up to Don Ludlow, who checks his option.
Bye, Mary.
And on the flop, we have a 5 of diamonds, ace of clubs, and a 6 of diamonds. Don Ludlow checks, and Lois Constant follows the checkers. Queen of Hearts on the turn.
All in.
Don moves all in.
For 6,500.
Don Ludlow moves in for 6,500. and Lois calls. The cards get turned.
Really good draw.
Ace 10, ace deuce, and a king 10.
He's got a pair of deuces, a pair of aces.
Aces.
Yep.
And Don Ludlow wins the hand. Dean Hart moves all in with his 5,500 chips remaining.
I call.
I don't call.
Don Ludlow calls. Well, wait a minute. What? Oh,
Is that it? Just the two of us?
oh.
I believe so.
I have an ace and a ruptured eight.
Uh,
Oh, there it is.
I had
you folded your
2 and a 3.
whatever.
Okay.
Okay, the big flop is deuce diamonds, ace of diamonds, 5 of hearts.
I think there's some hanky
The crowd is
Queen of
going wild.
And Don Ludlow hits an 8 for a set on the turn. Take the hand down. Okay, Dean Hart, congratulations on making the final table.
Thank you very much.
And you finished in 7th place. Once again, good job.
Absolutely. 7 is better than never.
Yes,
Better than nothing, right?
you got it.
On the 10th hand, 3,000, 6,000 of blinds. Mary Jo, let's go. The small blind, Linda Lawrence in the big blind. Everyone is folded around to Don Ludlow, who's thinking.
I'm all in.
Don Ludlow moves all in.
Did he say all in?
You did. I'm folding.
Okay, everyone folds, and Don Ludlow takes down the blinds. Okay, here we are at the 11th hand, 3,500, 7,000 of blinds. Linda Lawrence in the small blind. Diane Smith in the big blind.
What's going on? Oh, I see.
Lois.
Lois is the first to act, and she moves all in for
For 6,000.
6,000. Marty moves her eyeballs about and then decides to just throw them in a mic. Okay. Ron, Don, and Mary Jo fold, and Linda Lawrence folds. Okay, here we are. King of Queen for for Lois, and a King Jack for Diane, and a King Jack shows up on the week.
That was a
So
miracle.
Lois with the King Queen
I would have given it to you. I had
eventually wins out over the King Jack as an ace fell on the river for a straight. Here we are in the
Mine's reading them up in a
next
hurry.
hand. Diane Smith in the small blind, Lois Constant in the big blind for 3,500 and 7,000. Marty, Don, and Mary Jo all fold.
7,000.
Linda Lawrence calls for 7,000. Diane folds. And Lois Constant checks her option.
I'm sorry, Sarah. Sorry about that.
Poor Sarah, the short arms, the short legs.
And the flop is a Jack of Hearts, 7 of clubs, 7 of hearts.
You or her, or a mixture.
Check.
Actually, the
All
daughter's.
players check, King of clubs on the
I got
turn.
one boy is 6'4", and the other is 6'.
Check.
Okay, so Linda Lawrence moves all in with 7,000. Oh my.
She has the queen. Right?
Correct.
Queen is the 5th card, right?
Linda Lawrence takes it down with kings and jacks with a queen kicker out kicking Lois's 6. Or whatever.
I only have 1,500, Harry.
Blinds are 4,000, 8,000. Lois Constant in the small blind, and Marty Laureate in the big blind. Lois Constant is all in with 1,500. Don Ludlow folds, Mary Jo Lesko folds, Linda is folded, Diane
Everybody
Smith
folded
folds.
except the two of us. I
So
have
all
15.
she has is 15, so I take it back and put 15 in,
That's correct.
and I need 2 black ones for somebody.
Or just put one in.
Just one green and one black will do the trick, Marty. Boy, do you need that vacation. Turn the cards over, ladies. Queen Jack of Diamonds for Marty, and King 7 offsuit for Lois. And the flop is 8 of diamonds, 3 of diamonds, 9 of hearts, 3 of hearts on the turn,
King over there.
and an ace of hearts on the river.
Uh-oh. That changes it.
Pair of threes
Pair
first,
of
right?
threes,
Pair of
yeah.
threes.
Everyone's got a pair of
And then ace.
I need help, John.
Pair of threes, ace, king, 9 is the winning hand. Lois
So you get
survives.
She
Yeah, has
does
won
it
that.
again.
You done me in.
Here are the next 10. Marty Laurie in a small blind at 4,000, and Don Ludlow in a big blind for 8,000. All right, Joe folds. Linda Lawrence looks around the table.
I'll call.
And calls.
Yeah.
8,000. Diane Smith folds, Lois Constant folds, Marty folds, and Don Ludlow checks his option. We go to the flop. Jack of hearts, ace of hearts, and a 9 of hearts. Appears to be 3 hearts on the table.
I'll be at 8,000.
8,000 is the bet after Don Ludlow checks. 8,000 is the bet by Linda Lawrence. Don Ludlow mucks his hand, and Linda Lawrence takes down the pot. And Mary Jo Lesko is all in the big blind for 8,500, although the big blind is 9,000. Linda Lawrence folds. Diane Smith folds. Lois Constant folds. Marty. Miss Marty one folds.
I'm sorry, I read it wrong.
And Don Ludlow
8,500?
I'll call.
calls, and we have 2 players to the flop.
Open our cards, right?
I don't know what I have. I have to,
Oh,
You
come on.
looked at your card.
no, I didn't.
An ace, look at that.
And Don Ludlow has an ace of spades, 9 of clubs. Mary Jo Lesko, 6 of spades. Jack of spades, 6 of diamonds. The flop is a king of spades, 6 of clubs, and a 4 of diamonds. A 9 of diamonds on the turn turns the table, so to speak. 5 of spades on the river. Mary Jo Lesko has been eliminated in 6th place. Mary Jo, congratulations. You made the final table your first time back for a while here, and so glad to have you back.
Thank you. Good
So
to be
congratulations on making a final table and
We're all happy.
putting on a good show.
back. Yes, we are. Good job.
In our next hand is blinds of 4,500, 9,000, and with the elimination of Mary Jo, there's a big blind only. Linda Lawrence in the big blind for 9,000.
I fold.
Diane folds, Lois Constant folds, Marty Laureate folds, comes around to Don Ludlow. Don Ludlow with. Let me get a closer look. Don Ludlow thinks about this hand. And here we are with blinds having gone up from 5,000 and 10,000. All of the black chips have been taken out of action, erased off. Linda Lawrence in the small blind, Diane Smith in the big blind is all in with 8,000. Go ahead. Shuffle up a deal.
Shuffle it.
Lois and Marty and Don all fold, and the action comes back to Linda, and her call would be
If I put
3,000.
in 3,
You call, if you put in 3, then it's a turn over the cards time. Yes.
all right.
That's all you can put in. That's all she has. So we have a race off for,
You've got a 9.
with a 9-5. Little Lawrence has 1 live card, that is a 6. And the flop is 8 of diamonds, ace of hearts, 9 of clubs. Deuce of diamonds on the river. And it looks like it's a moot
Oh,
10.
I've got a straight.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
8, 7, 6, 5.
By catching a 7 of diamonds on the river,
That was,
Linda Lawrence
that was
has
pure luck.
snaked
Very
in
good.
a straight. And
Oh, thank you. I needed that.
Good fun, too.
Diane,
Yes?
congratulations.
Thank you.
You finished in 4th place.
Someplace.
Fifth place,
Fifth
sorry.
place.
You finished in 5th place. Congratulations for making the final table on Halloween.
Yes, thank you.
Halloween. For 3.
Here we are with the big blinds, the blinds 5,000 and 10,000. Lois Constant is in the big blind, for, but only has 3,000, so she's all in the 3,000.
Wow, thanks. So
4
if
players
I decide
left.
to go Thursday, I'll distract myself because you don't know how long it will be. Okay.
Marty Loria folds, Don Ludlow folds, and wow, Linda Lawrence folds.
What we were waiting for.
On the last hand, of course, Lois Constant, everybody folded and let her keep her 3,000, but
That's it.
she's all in again in the small blind. And Marty Loria, of course, is also all in the big blind, blinds being 5 and 10, but Marty has about 6,000 in chips.
I'll do the 10.
On Ludlow,
Awful.
puts in 10, and
Well, I'm just gonna sit with what I've got.
okay, we have 2 all-ins here. Lois Constant with 8 deuce of clubs, Marty Lawrence 5 hearts, 3 of diamonds, and Don Ludlow with the ace of diamonds, 5 of spades. And here we come with the flop, 6 of clubs, jack of clubs, 3 of clubs. Lois Constant has hit a flush on the flop.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
She got a flush of an extension.
Jack of hearts, and a queen of clubs to further solidify her flush at
She's got
the main pot, going to Lois Constant.
Got 2
All right, I see, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Marty Loria
tried to give it
with
to you.
3 of diamonds, snags it.
I put in 5 and I only get 4 back. I gotta be all in again.
Marty Loria's all in, but in a small blind with 4,000. Don Ludlow in the big blind with 12,000. Those blinds are 6 and 12.
Linda, you're first.
Marty, Linda Lawrence folds. Lois Constant, flush with more chips now, thinks about it.
Well, I'm
12.
check. I don't have
I'm check. No, it's either
Okay,
call.
I'm all in.
She's all in for 9,000. 9,000.
9,000. Getting tired too.
She's the shirt and the hat have worn her worn her down a little bit.
I'm still hanging in here though.
Okay. Okay, hold on. So we have an all-in here,
Gets another
2
raise.
all-ins.
And
Don
look what I'm
Ludlow
up
has
against.
ace, queen of clubs. Marty Smarty has king of clubs, deuce of diamonds, and Lois Constance all in with a pair of 4s.
2 kings are gonna come up.
Here we go with the flop.
Okay.
10 of diamonds, 5 of clubs, and a 9 of spades. Ace of spades on the
Yeah, I think so.
turn,
Well, she gets another
and a 9 of clubs on the river,
One has aces.
Likes 9.
and the queen. So,
He wins.
Don Ludlow
And I'm up.
And I'm up.
wins.
So you're out too.
Marty Loria finishing in 4th place. Marty and Larry, how do you feel? Congratulations.
I feel really, really bad.
Well, she feels really, really bad because Lois, hold up, please.
Hold up, Lois.
You feel really, really bad having finished 4th in this tournament.
I wanted to finish first.
Oh, okay.
I do too.
Okay, so
Even second would have been better. Third might have been better. Want to trade positions?
Lois Constant on Halloween. Here you are with your nice outfit, the card shark shirt from your son,
Yes, my son will be happy to hear.
and you
Yeah,
finished in
distracting hat, yes.
finished in 3rd place. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, get that makeup straightened out, players. Congratulations, Don Ludlow, Linda Lawrence, having made it to the final table, and not only to the final table, but having reached heads-up action in the in the Blue Ribbon October Monthly Championship. Congratulations, Linda Lawrence. What are your expectations?
Oh my goodness, I'm hoping to come in first today.
First, and that's all. Just first.
Hoping for first.
Okay. Don Ludlow, congratulations, and what are your expectations?
That she's wrong.
Well, congratulations to both of you on making the final table at the October Blue Ribbon Championship.
Thank you, it's been a lot of fun.
Okay, shuffle up and deal.
7 and 14, I'm sorry.
Don Ludlow in a big blind with 14,000, or Linda with 7,000 in a small blind. Linda folds, and Don Ludlow takes down the first hand and heads up action. Putt moves to the other side, and you're in the big blind for 14,000, and Don is in the small blind for 7. Okay. Second hand, Linda Lawrence in the big blind, Don Ludlow in a small blind. Don will be the first to act. And he folds his option.
The 2 and the 3.
And we have
He fold.
Yeah. 'Cause I had a 2 and a 3, that's why.
Don visited with my Card Swami attire there and was able to see, right? He knows all and sees all now. Linda Lawrence.
That was a losing hand. That didn't take a whole lot.
Linda Lawrence takes down the second hand as Don folds. Unfortunately, she had pocket kings.
Yes, I did.
But the blinds are now 8,000 and 16,000.
I just did the big blind, so I can 8.
Linda Lawrence is the first to act,
I'm folding.
and she folds. So this is a heads-up game of fold, fold, fold so far in the first 3 hands. Once again, 7 to 14,000. Don Ludlow's the first to act.
All in.
And he moves all in. Linda says, where are those pocket kings? She's not
Yeah,
sure.
where are they now? Right. We went all in. Do we have to count up how many that would be?
Well, that puts you all in. I got more chips than you got, so
That
it
would
puts you
put
all
me.
in. This could be the end of it.
Yeah.
This could be the end of it. No, I'll fold.
Linda Lawrence folds.
That
That-
would have been foolish, we'll see.
I ain't had a pretty good hand.
Did you? 5 and a jack.
Okay, and the Don Ludlow takes it in by moving all in.
Do it again.
Yeah, I know what
The blinds are 8 and 16,000. Linda Lawrence the first to act,
Dear, I'll fold.
and she folds.
That's gonna get it by default.
Ace, Queen of Hearts. Don Ludlow turns it over,
Sarah? They just suited that.
and
I keep getting a 2 and a 4. Or 2 and a 10.
You beat you other ways.
okay, Linda Lawrence is now in the big blind for 16,000, and Don is in 8,000.
Okay.
Keep dealing. Go ahead.
Okay, 6, 7, 8.
All in.
Seriously, you're going all in?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I guess I'll have to go all in. We can't keep this. up
And Don
forever.
Ludlow moves all in with an ace club, 7 of spades. Linda Lawrence has seven of hearts, 4 of hearts.
Those are dangerous cards. I gotta tell you, those are dangerous cards.
Yeah, we have 2 hearts.
So
huh?
she has one live card, the 4. Of course, the hearts might help her.
Heart.
Oh,
That was, oh, I'm sorry. Forget it.
And there is a 5 of hearts, 3 of diamonds, king of hearts,
Something
one more
another
heart, and she'll have a flush
Oh.
if she hits. And
I think I'm dead. No doubt about it.
Okay.
How much you got there, Linda?
Count them at
I
the
went
end.
Linda
all
Lawrence
in.
is,
Yep.
wins,
So
takes
count
that
it,
hand
you
down
have to
Gotta
give
by
that.
match that up.
picking up a heart
6,
flush.
7, 8.
8,000 to 16,000. Linda Lawrence is the first to act.
I'm gonna go all in probably.
I
If I get some decent cards, I will, absolutely.
Linda.
I'm folding.
Linda Lawrence folds.
Gee, so am I.
8, 9.
Once again, it heads up here,
18,000.
9,000, 18,000, and Linda Lawrence is the big blind. Don Ludlow, the first to act.
I'll call him.
And he calls.
I'll go all in.
And she's going all in. Linda Lawrence is going all
So that
in.
was 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Hold.
A good
Linda
hand.
Lawrence
Not bad.
moves all in, and Don Ludlow, after calling, decides to fold.
15, 16, 17.
Don Ludlow in a big blind. Linda Lawrence in a small blind at 9 and 18,000. Linda Lawrence the first to act.
5, 10, 18 is 3 rolls.
I'll fold.
And Linda Lawrence folds.
I'll take it.
And okay, here we are, 10,000 and 20,000. Don Ludlow's the first to act.
All in.
He's all in. Linda Lawrence looks at her cards.
I'll go all in.
She calls. So we have an opportunity. Just stack them up there, and this should be a decisive hand. Turn your cards over. Queen of clubs, 7 of spades, ace of hearts, 10 of diamonds for Linda. And the flop is 10 of clubs,
Uh-oh.
6 of clubs, 4 of spades,
How about a 5? 3.
3 of spades,
How about a 6, 7, 5, 5, 5, 4.
4 of diamonds,
Well, look what she's
And
done
the
to me.
Pair of 10s.
Look what she's done to me.
pair of 10s, a pair of 4s with an ace kicker, and that hand, crucial hand, goes to Linda Lawrence.
Hey,
There you go, Linda. Look
Well, I
at
hope you're
there.
happy, Linda.
I'm happy.
I'm all in.
Okay,
He's all in.
hold it. Now,
Mine is, well,
Don't tell me. I might beat John.
Rile him up and-
I better.
get it over with.
next
Talk too
hand,
soon.
Don Ludlow is all in with 15,000. Linda Lawrence has 15,000. Now turn them over. Ace of clubs, 5 of clubs for, let me get this. Ace of clubs, 5 of clubs for Don. Jack of hearts, 7 of diamonds for Linda. Deuce of hearts, deuce of spades, and deuce of diamonds.
Oh,
And an ace of spades, and this hand is going to be,
oh, Don's
look at
got
that.
a full house.
you both have a full house, however,
Mine
Don has
is-
aces over deuces,
Aces,
okay?
yeah.
And an unusual flop here, of course, with 3 deuces, a pair of aces, full house, but Don Ludlow has 3 aces over
Yeah.
a pair of deuces.
So Don's
To take
got-
that down,
Wow.
and the blind, okay. This next hand, 20 and 40,000. Don Ludlow in a small blind, a first to act, has 10,000 behind. Linda Lawrence with 40,000.
Who bets first?
He has to decide if he wants to call and he's all in with 10 of spades, deuce of diamonds. Linda Lawrence has ace of spades, jack of hearts.
what I'm
There's
saying?
deuce of spades on the flop.
Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
deuce and
That
a
is
9.
incredible. got 3 twos.
5 of
Can you believe
diamonds.
that?
And a 6 of spades.
3 twos takes it.
So with his 10
She
deuce,
said tersely.
with his 10 deuce offsuit,
nerve.
this is called the Doyle Brunson hand. The 10
And
deuce.
I had a jack ace. Can you
Don
believe it?
Ludlow
That is a
takes it
Brunson.
down.
Yeah, that's a Brunson.
1,000.
We are our next 10 at 20 and 40. Linda will be the first to
What a
act.
battle. Gee,
She just won't go away.
she won't stop.
Well, fold.
And Linda Lawrence folds her small blind at this stage of the game. Her-
Oh, we had a pair of
I
twos.
shuffled
What
those.
with all those? Oh yeah, sure. You wouldn't happen to be husband and wife, would you?
I've never seen them before.
Okay, at 25 and 50,000, Linda Lawrence is now all in the big blind 25. It goes to Don first.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Okay. Turn your cards over. And Linda has a 10 of clubs, 7 hearts. And we're shocked to notice that Don does not have a deuce. He has a 9 of clubs and a 4 of hearts. 8 of spades, 5 of hearts, and a jack of diamonds.
Which is nothing so far.
Jack of spades.
I'd like to see about a 9 or a 4 come up right about now. 9
10
or
or
a 4.
7.
No.
Queen of spades. Jacks, queen, 10, 8. It's the winning hand. And Linda Lawrence survives.
Wow. To see another day.
Higher. Here we are still at 25 and 50,000. Linda Lawrence will be the first to act.
Okay.
If you call, you're all in. That's it.
I'm folding.
She folds.
She threw her chips at me. That's not fair.
This is getting
Okay.
very discouraging.
She said.
Linda Lawrence is now
Horse.
all in again with 25,000.
It's getting
And-
nerve-wracking, really.
Did you have buttons right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn your cards over. Linda Lawrence has a 9 of spades, 7 of clubs. Don Ludlow has a queen of diamonds, 10 of hearts, and the flop is a 3 of clubs, 8 of diamonds, ace of clubs. Ace of spades. 7 or a 9 is all that can help Linda Lawrence. And it's a jack of hearts, so Linda Lawrence has been eliminated in
Oh,
second
and
place.
Don won again. Oh, my goodness. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, good job, except I
Okay.
wish it were me.
Oh, except you wish it were you. Congratulations, Don,
Thank you. Thank you.
on having won another Blue Ribbon Championship. Taking it away from the Blue Ribbon runner-up lady.
He sees all, he knows all, and he was here today for the Blue Ribbon Monthly Championship in October at SOC-it-to-ME Tournament Poker. Don't miss this exciting action at SOC. Once a week on Mondays, once a week on Thursdays, we are here. And you should be here as well because the card swami is here. He knows all, he sees all. Just ask any question, send it in to me if you can find me. Thank you very much.